afternoon, everyone. I am incredibly pleased to share a major milestone with you today as we move forward with our commitment to expanding affordable housing across our island. We have officially reached financial close to the critical loan facilities needed to propel these essential community projects forward. An achievement like this requires an immense amount of teamwork, diligence, and dedication. I want to extend my sincere thanks to the organizations whose hard work made this cross to the finish line moment possible here today. Thank you to the team at the Bermuda Commercial Bank, Andy Milseric, Andrew Cassidy, and Jaron Haley, for your vital financial partnership, including your work on the $10 million interim overdraft facility and the $2.5 million facility agreements, culminating in the $64 million loan to the Bermuda Land Management Company. Your collaboration is helping us build a stronger foundation for Bermuda and Bermudians. To the Bermuda Land Management Corporation and its chairman, Mr. Neville Terrell, thank you for your tireless efforts, sir, in managing these transactions and your upcoming role leading to procurement for the first phase of our affordable housing program. I would especially like to thank Mr. Andrew Diaz, the CEO of BOMC, and Mrs. Lakila Bell for their consistent efforts. To the Bermuda Housing Corporation, thank you for your excellent work refining these agreements and for taking on a vital responsibility of overseeing project delivery, especially Paul Martin and Mark Mello. I also want to extend a special thank you to the Attorney General's Chambers, and specifically Solicitor General Sakira Dill Francois. Sorry about that. And the Deputy Solicitor General, Mr. Brian Myrie, for their indispensable legal oversight. Their work in reviewing and certifying the legal framework, including the valid execution of the government's interim guarantee under the Government's Loan Act 1978, provided the legal foundation required to finalize these agreements smoothly and securely. By finalizing these agreements, supported by the legal diligence of the Attorney General's Chambers, the fiscal due diligence of Financial Secretary, and the authorization of the Premier and Minister of Finance, we are setting the stage for the major programs to come. Last but not least, I want to thank our own team at the Ministry of Housing and Municipalities for all their work and support throughout this process. Particularly, Mr. Andrew Pettit, our former permanent secretary, who played a large part in spearheading this financing. Specifically, their teamwork feeds directly into the initial phase of our affordable housing program. Supported by a government guarantee, this initiative represents an estimated total of $64 million to deliver 84 homes spread throughout the developments at Tommy Fox Road in St. David's, Albert Road, and Victoria Place. With construction anticipated to kick off in August, this project will actively engage our local contractors and service providers to drive site preparation, foundations, and interior fit-outs. To the teams at BCB, BOMC, and BHC, and the Attorney General's Chambers, thank you again for putting in the long hours, doing the heavy lifting, and ensuring everything was legally watertight to turn these plans into reality. While there are some that talk, we will build. While there are some that chase headlines with negativity, we are chasing results. Together, we are building a better, more affordable Bermuda. Thank you.
Today is about much more than a loan. It's about providing opportunities for Bermudians to have a place that they can call home. We're really proud to provide $64 million of financing for this development, which will deliver 84 families new homes, and it will start to make a meaningful contribution to expanding the supply of affordable housing here in Bermuda. When I joined BCB a year ago, we've seen significant growth. We've doubled our balance sheet. What's important, though, is what that allows us to do. As a Bermuda-based bank, we are reinvesting our success back in our own island. We're supporting Bermudan families, Bermuda businesses, and projects like this, which make our community stronger. But this is just one example of how that looks. Over the coming months, we'll be announcing several further investments and an expansion of our services on the island of Bermuda. But today isn't about us, it's about those families who, as a result of this project, will have a place to call home. We're really proud to have played a small part in making that a reality, and we really want to see how that community starts to develop when the hard work gets done next year. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Andy. We'll now take questions from the media, starting with the representative.
Yes, good afternoon. In layman's terms, what does this announcement mean for taxpayers of Bermuda?
What does it mean for taxpayers in Bermuda? I think what it means is, what it shows is that we made a commitment to the people of this country that we will build affordable homes. And this is the first step. We have a lot of work to go, a lot of work to be done, a long way to go. But this is the first important step, and it's exciting. And I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Now, there's been a lot of discussion about the number of people who are on the BHE list. Last week, you said it was around 548.
Correct.
Last July, you said it was around 350. And in December, you said it was about 748. Can you explain a little bit of that fluctuation?
Well, I don't know if I said it was 700, because it's never reached that high. The highest number has been the latest number I gave you last week. I think that what we are seeing is, I think people are getting a little excited, and so they should do. We know that we've got a critical list, an urgent list, and we have another list of people that just want a cheaper place. So I think what's happened with all the announcements and all the fanfare, and with the promises that we've made that we're going to build 1,000 to 1,500 homes in the next 10 years. And I'd like to think we can cut that number down significantly. I'm talking about the amount of time it's going to take to build them. But I think what people are doing is they're getting a little excited about it, and they're encouraged that they will be able to get, you know, we have more middle-class families now than ever before that have put their names up for a home. And I think what that says is that there are many families out there that are not struggling as much as others, but they're finding it very hard to survive. And the majority of the money that they are paying from their combined income is going towards rent. So I think what they're hoping is that we can build these homes really, really quickly, take care of those that are on the critical and urgent list, but also start supplying homes for people in the middle class, that they might have life a little bit easier because the rents won't be so high.
Now, do you expect to see that number rise any further before these new houses come online?
Will I?
Do you expect to see that number on the people on the waiting list rise further before these new houses come online?
Possibly. Because as I said, I think some people are getting excited, and they like the fact that they're going to have options in the country going forward.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Minister. Thank you, BCB. I guess just for some clarity, Minister, as we know, we had better than expected revenues in terms of the budget due to CIT revenues, other things like that. Why did the government decide to go for a loan instead of perhaps looking at other ways to fund these projects?
Well, I think you'll be well aware that we made a commitment to take a significant portion, $605 million, and put that towards our debt in January next year. So I think if you look at the way in which the tax commission said or guided us, suggested, proposed to us to use those funds, we haven't veered too much off track from their proposals and what they thought. So whilst it's great to have that CIT money, we want to operate as if we don't have it, as far as we're concerned in housing.
The $64 million loan, at what rate was agreed upon, and how did that compare to other banks? Were they looked at as offering another rate?
Well, I will say this. I'll take this opportunity to thank Bermuda Commercial Bank. We are looking at two segments. I think one is 6 and one is 6.25%. The good thing is that when we first started talking, there was a lot of negotiating taking place. And I would like to say publicly, again, thank you to Andy and his team. Bermuda Commercial Bank have come to the fore. They were pushing us hard, supported us hard. They came to us and said, listen, what can we do to help? We're willing to just jump on board with you. We know that people need houses in this country, and I think Andy's taken a huge lead in that regard, and we're happy to have him. And thank you again, Andy, for that support, and we look forward to the next phase.
Was there a loan guarantee involved in the arrangement as well?
Yes, the government has guaranteed it. As I said in my notes, the financial secretary and the premier, who made us jump through a lot of hoops, to say the least. I mean, my team was smiling because they worked so hard, and the due diligence and the fact finding that they had to go through, and it was a lot of work. So I can tell you that guarantee wasn't easily coming. We fought tooth and nail to get it, but we are here, and we're excited.
And just lastly, we understand that the minister responsible for planning did approve that new project in Dockyard to create the, oh goodness, I forget what they're called now.
At Mary Victoria and Albert Road?
The capsule houses.
Yes, he did, the emergency homes.
Yeah, some people may have seen that as, overreach, perhaps, bulldozing through, sorry for the pun, on your project. Did you agree with that move, and what are your thoughts?
Actually, I disagree with the bulldozing. I mean, I would have liked to have seen the minister bulldoze, but he didn't. It took too long for me. I would have much preferred it to be quicker, because I know the state that some of our people are in, and these are emergency homes for people that find themselves in desperate state. And but I'm glad that the minister saw fit to approve them. And when we're done, they're going to look really, really nice. The area is going to be landscaped. It's going to be Keno Furbett and his team have done some yeoman work with regard to the design and how the finish is going to look, and we're excited about it.
Just one last question for Mr. Andy. What was the greatest challenge to, securing this deal with so much global uncertainty happening in financial markets? I wonder what was the biggest challenge?
That's a great question. I think we are fortunate that we're growing here on the island of Bermuda, and so the funding for this comes from the depositors we have from companies and individuals in Bermuda. So we're not relying on external financing or securitization or anything like that. This is quite an old-fashioned banking deal for us, where we've grown our deposits here in Bermuda and we want to recycle them back into Bermuda. So from a global financial perspective, pricing is always a challenge. I think we've given the minister a very tight rate. I think he's a difficult negotiator. We've wrangled over that for a while, but I think it's landed in a good place for all parties.
Thank you. And Minister, do you have any final words?
Thank you, Bermuda Commercial Bank. Thank you so much. We're excited. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, and this will conclude today's press conference.
Right.
Thanks, everybody.
Squeeze in tight.
Bermuda Live on YouTube. Subscribe.